how to get what we want. Description of these three elements, current state, ideal future state, and means of active mediation, constitute the necessary and sufficient preconditions for the weaving of the most simple narrative, which is a means for describing the valence of a given environment in reference to a temporally and spatially bounded set of action patterns. Getting to point B presupposes that you are at point A. You can't plan movement in the absence of an initial position. The fact that point B constitutes the end goal means that it is valenced more highly than point A, that it is a place more desirable when considered against the necessary contrast of the current position. It is the perceived improvement of point B that makes the whole map meaningful or affect-laden. It is the capacity to construct hypothetical or abstract endpoints such as B and to contrast them against the present that makes human beings capable of using their cognitive systems to modulate their affective reactions. The domain mapped by a functional narrative, one that, when enacted, produces the results desired, might reasonably be regarded as explored territory, as events that occur there are predictable. Any place where enacted plans produce unexpected, threatening, or punishing consequences, by contrast, might be regarded as unexplored territory. What happens there does not conform to our wishes. This means that a familiar place where unpredictable things start happening is no longer familiar, even though it might be the same place with regards to its strict spatial location from the objective perspective. We know how to act in some places and not in others. The plans we put into action sometimes work and sometimes do not work. The experiential domains we inhabit, our environments, so to speak, are therefore permanently characterized by the fact of the predictable and controllable, in juxtaposition with the unpredictable and uncontrollable. The universe is composed of order and chaos, at least from the metaphorical perspective. Oddly enough, however, it is to this metaphorical universe that our nervous system appears to have adapted. What Sokolov discovered, to put it bluntly, is that human beings and other animals far down the phylogenetic chain are characterized by an innate response to what they cannot predict, do not want, and cannot understand. Sokolov identified the central characteristics of how we respond to the unknown, to the strange category of all events that have not yet been categorized. The notion that we respond in an instinctively patterned manner to the appearance of the unknown has profound implications. These can best be first encountered in narrative form. Normal life. If problems are accepted and dealt with before they arise, they might even be prevented before confusion begins. In this way, peace may be maintained. Lao Tzu. You work in an office. You are climbing the corporate ladder. Your daily activity reflects this superordinate goal. You are constantly immersed in one activity or another designed to produce an elevation in your status from the perspective of the corporate hierarchy. Today, you have to attend a meeting that may prove vitally important to your future. You have an image in your head, so to speak, about the nature of that meeting and the interactions that will characterize it. You imagine what you would like to accomplish. Your image of this potential future is a fantasy, but it is based, insofar as you are honest, on all the relevant information derived from past experience that you have at your disposal. You have attended many meetings. You know what is likely to happen during any given meeting within reasonable bounds. You know how you will behave and what effect your behavior will have on others. Your model of the desired future is clearly predicated on what you currently know. You also have a model of the present, constantly operative. You understand your somewhat subordinate position within the corporation. which is your importance relative to others above and below you in the hierarchy. You understand the significance of those experiences that occur regularly while you are doing your job. You know who you can give orders to, who you have to listen to, who is doing a good job, who can safely be ignored, and so on. You are always comparing this present unsatisfactory condition to that of your ideal, which is you, increasingly respected, powerful, rich and happy, free of anxiety and suffering, climbing toward your ultimate success. You are unceasingly involved in attempts to transform the present as you currently understand it into the future as you hope it will be. Your actions are designed to produce your ideal, designed to transform the present into something ever more closely resembling what you want. You are confident in your model of reality, in your story. When you put it into action, you get results. You prepare yourself mentally for your meeting. You envision yourself playing a centrally important role, resolutely determining the direction the meeting will take, producing a powerful impact on your co-workers. You're in your office, preparing to leave. The meeting is taking place in another building, several blocks away. You formulate provisional plans of behavior designed to get you there on time. You estimate travel time at 15 minutes. You leave your office on the 27th floor, and you wait by the elevator. The minutes tick by. More and more of them. The elevator fails to appear. You had not taken this possibility into account. The longer you wait, the more nervous you get. Your heart rate starts increasing as you prepare for action. Action unspecified as of yet. Your palms sweat.